You're in for a good treat tonight. So, without further ado, Master Mfundishi.
I think we should
everything. He's God incarnate, and his name is Rasbel. Give him a hand, y'all.
All the way from Philly.
Yes. As your spirit questioning everything, and you're sitting here on screen, on real time, saying there's something wrong with this reality, where other people are complying. Like in Harlem, I ain't gonna call out the church, but they say, take the COVID, praise the Lord.
Wow.
All right? You got mosques here in Brooklyn. Take the shot. Something's wrong. Tuskegee's syphilis experiment is still alive, with compliant slave mentality, literally for that matter, be hidden in plain sight. We're getting back to it. Acacia wood, blue lotus, wild tobacco, beeswax. Start thinking about how to create the ultimate orgone power plant with your hair, with your fingernails, so that you are literally preparing your ultimate journey when it happens. That you'll still have that frequency connection from your hair, from your fingernails, from some sacred part of your body inside a high-powered acacia gold orgone. Beeswax, I got beeswax, is high-powered orgone. I bet you they got beeswax on the mummies. I'm not sure, I'm not saying Mfundishi, but I know beeswax combined with 24 karat gold, because that's what I'm wearing right here, the Humming Mason. So think of something called anticoagulant. So when I stuck the vial of blood inside that orgone generator, I felt something in my solar plexus go pow! And I had to go and get some spiritual remedy. So be mindful, we're only here for a little while. Make your pot, your pyramid, your cup, power, and build on it, feed it. Feed it with, I prefer herbs and sacred metals, but you have the recipe in your DNA, because you've been here millions of times. You have the recipe inside. You might put some diamonds in there, I don't know, but it's a frequency that will go with you forever. Think about it. Thank you.
Ashe.
Keep talking?
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, question. Everything.
He's God incarnate, and his name is Rasbel. Give him a hand, y'all.
All the way from Philly.
Love, power, and
From Philly.
love, power, and respect. I'm going to take a moment and open this thing up properly. Say, go to the word for itself, in power, as it was in the beginning. Let it be right here, right now, in this divine time, in this sacred space, for love, and heart, and mind, and soul, and God, one aim, and one destiny. And in this oneness, let us come together. Give thanks, praise, love, honor, and respect to that omniversal awareness, known by many names, the omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, created an omniverse. Yeah. And we give thanks for our life, health, and strength. We give thanks for our knowledge, wise mind, and understanding. We give thanks for our faith, love, and charity. And we give thanks for our food, clothing, and shelter. We give thanks for the wise elders that still walk amongst us,
Yes.
right? Like the Baba Mfundishi, been steady on his works for decades, still here, shining example of how to live. We give thanks for that. We want to honor and recognize the ancestors that are with us, those to the left and the right, the mothers of the mothers, the fathers of the fathers, those from Africa as well as those from America, right? We give thanks. If it wasn't for your guidance, your protection,
Right.
day to day, moment to moment, we wouldn't be here. So on your shoulders, on which we stand, it's your spirit, in which we continue to do your works. All right? And we're going to seal the circle of life by honoring the yet unborn, those that dwell in the loins of the young babas and the wombs of the young mamas. We're going to pledge to you right here, right now. We're going to do better. We're going to make our homes, our families, our communities, our nation, and our planet a place worthy of your presence. Ashe?
Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe.
Yes, I. Let's see if we can pull it up. Sister, you got it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, y'all, with this technology. In the context of Saharan culture, pre-Islam, and how Islam has kind of run through the Sahara and forcibly converted a lot of the different cultures within that region, right? And when they converted to Islam, a lot of their indigenous polar eclipse in the Sahara in 1893, that they were the source of the Dogon knowledge of Sirius. But guess what? In 1893, X-ray telescopes weren't invented, so not even these characters knew the details of Sirius, right? But again, this is the angles people want to come at the Dogon with. It's dynastic Kemet. Tamari is dynastic Kemet. So if we study Kemetic cosmology, we see that there are 2 epochs accounted for before the first dynasty. I know that's what Bob is going to be building on. This pre-dynastic era of Kemet, right? And then there was an era after dynastic Kemet known as Taganet. We know this era as what? What was Taganet? Post-dynastic Kemet.
Many books. Too many to name here tonight, but we have some on the table. You want to check them out. He is a crystallologist. He is just a, what you call a polymath, like a Sheikh Anta Diop, multidisciplinary. So you're in for a good treat tonight. So without further ado, Master Mfundishi.
I think we should.
18, 19, 21, your parents or your guardians or your custodians are responsible for your education. So if you've been bamboozled, don't be mad at them. They didn't know any better.
Sure.
Once you become an adult, it's your job now to reprogram yourself. And everybody here is under a program. So if you're not sure about your program, then you're in the matrix. You're in the white male domination programming. So if you're not sure, you're in the matrix. Okay? You have to take control. You are the captain of your ship. Thank you for giving me life. Thank you for allowing me to be here. Thank you for all of these beautiful African people on the rise. Thank you for all that we own, all that we have, and all that we're going to have. I give gratitude to the spirit domain. I give gratitude and thanks to the mineral domain. I give gratitude and homage and thanks to the plant domain. I give gratitude and thanks to the animal domain. And I give gratitude and thanks to the human domain.
Yes.
That's where you get your power. You give your power by, you get your power by giving.
Right.
So on the left hand, all my crystals is to receive.
All right.
On my right hand, is to give. And I got more on my right hand than I got on my left. Because it's about giving. I want us to clearly understand here, we all, I don't want nobody to ask me about aliens tonight. We are aliens. All of us, all of us, we come here on a journey. Our job is to learn, to study, to share. Some of us teach, but all of us can share, to love, and then protect all that you love. And then give your gift to the world. And then return home. You're only here for maybe 100 years, give or take. But your soul, your spirit is here for millions of years. So are you preparing for that journey? That's what they were about in ancient Kemet. People say, oh, they were obsessed with death. No, they were obsessed with life. Because they realized that life is eternal. What? We are divine spiritual beings having a divine human experience. And don't leave the word divine out. See, everybody in here is treating each other with it was clearly the most advanced material culture and of antiquity, thousands of years ahead of the Greeks and 3,000 years ahead of the Romans. And yet, we are behind right now on it. It looks like we said, no way people can come here. And it doesn't matter if it's the men or the women. We dominate all of that. When I was young, they used to say black people couldn't run like the mile or long distance. No, we didn't want to run that. I was the most popular guy in school. I ran the 100-yard dash. I was finished in 10 seconds. The white boy ran around the track 20 times. Nobody knew who he was. Okay. I got all of these scholarships. He didn't get no scholarship. We didn't want to do that. But when they came to Africa, Kenyan, the Ethiopians, that's your body. Blackness gave birth to light. We know that. Okay, go ahead. About 100. That includes CUNY times to Egypt, Ethiopia, Sudan with Dr. Ben, who was probably one of our greatest Egyptologists, who turned all of us on to Kemet. When I graduated from college, I was called myself an Africologist. I was just studying all the cultures of Africa. I was studying Dogon, I was studying the Nomo, I was into South Africa, I was studying everybody. I was speaking Swahili, I was speaking Ga, I was doing, and then I met Dr. Ben in 1975. Actually 1974, 75. He had just wrote the book, Black Man of the Nile and His Family. And I just had to meet him one time, bro. That was it.
That's all it takes.
You know, you can take me to water, I'm drinking. So I learned, no, back up, okay. This is the Haru name. Every king was Haru first. Every king was what we call the Nepti name. That means the two sisters, Nekabet and Wajet. Every king was the golden Haru because gold doesn't tarnish. It stays the same. And then two names inside of a shed. Nusut Biti, ruler of Upper and Lower Kemet, and Sa-Ra, the son of the sun. This is his birth name. These names are given at coronation when he's inaugurated as the Nusut Biti. So the priests would do a divination to see what does the nation need at that time. Tut-Ankh-Amen was born Tut-Ankh-Aten. When his father died and the priest redid his name, they changed his name to Tut-Ankh-Amen because they was reintroducing Amen-Ra back into the people. So that's when I do a person's name, I do a divination, I need to know when you were born, time you were born, and all of that, and I see what the planets gave you. And then, what do you want to do? Now, there's some debate of where Kosh got their, who passed the baton off to them, because they're the first country to have this knowledge after the Great Flood. The Great Flood wiped out over 85% of the world's population. So people start all over again, all around the globe. Those who survived started back to the hunting-gathering age. Kemet will already have to understand his mindset is that he has the weakest genes and he creates an inferior complex about him so that he must control everything that he comes in contact with.
because he knows that you are a dominant person. White superiority does not give a damn whether you're a Pan-Africanist, a Nubian, a Hebrew Israelite, a Muslim, a Moor, a Christianity. We all got to come together as one people. Now, Africa has always and still is the prize of the world. We have a people who have always been the world's richest people, culturally rich, mineral rich. We have always been the prize because we...
The Jedi, the squeeze masters, the goddesses, the priests and the priestesses. And I also want to acknowledge Sister Sunata, her husband King James. They came from D.C. to meet you in Ross Bend. They have a healing temple in D.C. They deal with culture and entheogens. And I want y'all to connect that. Go ahead, ladies. Put the polarity to it. Go ahead, Prospect, get over. Let me stand over here. Flat to the back. Flat towards you. That's the teak wood and the acacia wood, with turquoise from Arizona and carnelian. And flat side. And this is on behalf of, in the spirit of Ubuntu. Say Ubuntu.
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 Ashe.
Ashe,
Now,
ashe.
where you going? What's the benefits?
Oh, teak wood, protection, acacia wood, where science and magic become one and the same.
Y'all need one of those.
Oh, we got to stop at the end of the night. But next time, we'll have it.
Times to Egypt, Ethiopia, Sudan with Dr. Ben, who was probably one of our greatest Egyptologists, who turned all of us on to Kemet. When I graduated from college, I was called myself an Africologist. I was just studying all the cultures of Africa. I was studying Dogon, I was studying the Nomo, I was into South Africa, I was studying everybody. I was speaking Swahili, I was speaking Ga, I was doing, and then I met Dr. Ben in 1975. Actually 1974, 75. He had just wrote the book, Black Man of the Nile and His Family. And I just had to meet him one time, bro. That was it.
That's all it take.
You know, you can take me to water, I'm drinking. So I learned